Yo, what's going on, chat? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. So today we're going to be doing something different. We're playing POKEROGUE today. It's been a while since I've done Pokemon content on my channel before. But POKEROGUE is like the newest thing that's going on my channel, and I mean it's happening everywhere. POKEROGUE is like, it was really something that like me, Ryan, and Gustavo got into like privately, and then we convinced Dash to play too. But yeah, I wanted to kind of do like one like little stream, just kind of take a break from Valorant, try something new. So yeah, hope everyone is doing all right. We're doing okay. I will say this though. I am trying something new in terms of like streaming stuff, because I know like one of the biggest problems I've even experienced has been like a delay with my stuff with chat, like 30-second delay between like what I'm doing, what actually happens on stream. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening. So there are like some new OBS settings that I am using. I want to see how it goes, but apparently there might be a risk of buffering. That's what OBS is telling me right now. So if these don't work, then I'll probably go back to my old settings. But I just wanted to try something out. Hopefully it fixes the lag. But yeah. So I'm gonna open up POKEROGUE in just a second here. But yeah. That's where we're gonna be chilling. Also, Titan Kid's gonna be joining us today too. So he'll be chilling with us, playing the game. Well, he'll probably be doing like his own run and stuff. But yeah. I guess I can go. I need to go into Discord first. But yeah, that's what we're getting into today, chat. All right. So yeah, I guess I will go ahead and get things started. My window. Yeah, for the most part, we're just gonna be chilling, having a little bit of music in the background, and also what you see is true. Chat, if you are interested in choosing my Pokemon, for I guess like not for the current run that I'm doing, but for like the next run that I'm doing, then by all means, go ahead.
Oh,
Take it's here. Welcome, man.
all right. How long was I late for?
Oh, I'm just getting everything started. I just like turned on the stream and everything.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, you just got here. Sound out of breath. You okay?
I had to rush.
Oh yeah, we're all good.
Today was the one day that we had double the jobs than we were intending.
Oh, it's all good, man. I was just explaining to chat how like I'm trying new things in terms of OBS to hopefully get rid of the chat delay, the like 30-second like chat delay. But however, there might be like some issues with buffering, so I don't know. We'll see how like this goes. But for the most part, I'm just like trying to finish the run that I'm currently on. Like yeah, I'm even like looking at like the feed. Like I noticed like very brief buffering, which is like a little concerning. But
You don't want to just start a new run for stream.
I kind of want to see where I get with this run first, especially because
You
like,
have multiple save files.
oh, that is true. I guess I can go ahead and start a new one. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and start a new one. Just for the sake of stream, that's fine. Uh, not entirely sure what I want to run though.
Honestly, for the first one, I think we just run with Gen 1.
Just do all Gen 1 starters?
Yep.
Alright, we could do that.
See how far we get.
Alright, cool. Done with that. I don't think I've actually ever had it where I've just used like an entire entire gen line. I think with the exception of like Gen 4, they said like that's always been like, oh, that's always been like my favorite gen line. But yeah, the only reason why I didn't continue to run that is because like there are like some starters in POKEROGUE that don't always have like that one move that like gets them, like, you know what I'm saying, like not everyone has like their fire move, their water move, their grass move. And again, like some games it's like, oh, things are like a little bit different. So it's like, oh, you don't get to like your move until like a little bit later. Oh, so that's always like a little strange, you know?
Yeah, some of them have to build up to it, which is, I think, is fine because that's how it starts off in the games.
Yeah.
Because you're not meant to be like using elements too early. They want you to get familiar with like the battle system.
Dude, getting the map early is like actually insane. So like, yeah, no one can use acrobatics right now, even though that's a really good TM.
Well, I've learned that the TMs only come up if someone can learn it.
Wait, who can? Charmander can learn acrobatics right now?
Well, Charizard's a flying type.
That is true. Like, I guess we could use a Charmander. I was like, that is not a move that I would expect Charmander to know. It's like,
yeah, but we turn it down the map though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I'd rather have the map early. Like,
yeah, I was just saying that TMs don't pop up if no one can use them.
All right. Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, like the map is right here, man. Yeah. Just I want to make sure like early stage everyone gets like a few touches in. Yeah. Some items, like I always kind of feel it's like first like 20 levels are always kind of a bit like RNG, where it's like, like really it's kind of like look at the draw, and it's like when you get like to like level 30 and beyond, that's when it actually becomes like a game of like skill. So it's like, all right, you gotta really know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, that's where you have to start to pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, we can get to just like chill like these first stages.
Yeah.
But no, this game so far has like actually been like really fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a lot of people onto it.
No, I'm glad you did. Like this game so far is just, I've just been hearing like everyone else's runs have been like really fucking good. In the meantime, I am like, I haven't gotten past like level 50. But in all fairness, like a lot of my runs have mostly just been like grinding to just find new Pokemon.
Yeah, fair enough.
I guess I haven't had like an actual like super like serious run, and like I guess I guess like until now, I guess like, I'm treating this like a run.
Right. Yeah, I was looking online earlier. I saw Dash on it. His highest is level 143 now.
I know. And like he just recently started playing the game like this week, I think. It's like insane.
Yeah. It's just naturally gifted at Pokemon.
I mean, he's always been good at roguelikes. It's kind of like his thing.
Yeah, but this one's different. It's like, it's more Pokemon than roguelike, you know?
I mean, that is
like,
true.
if you know Pokemon, you can do well.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was so surprised that Gustavo was farther behind than he was.
I mean, see, I think Gustavo actually made decent progress, though, because I think like he had like one night where he actually had like a really, really solid run.
Yeah, I don't have an update on what was his best time or best floor, so
yeah,
maybe we'll find out later. Yeah, because I was just browsing YouTube. I was like, I saw an Alpharad video about POKEROGUE. I was like, okay, that seems
Yeah.
interesting. Let me check this out.
Yeah.
And he played through the full game, so I was like, yeah, this game kind of fun. So I was like, let me just look it up and play. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm never going back to the originals.
Yeah. I'm also realizing, I'm also like seeing now, like, that yeah, the buffer is like actually kind of insane right now. I need to, I think I need to lower like the bit rate maybe, like,
Oh yeah.
cause yeah, I've like seen like the buffering right now. It's like it's actually insane. I don't even like what was my original bit rate. I want to say it was like, I think it actually was like more like 5K. Yeah, in all honesty, I got these like new OBS settings from like someone in my content org. And I thought, oh, like okay, maybe this would be like better like settings to have. I'm gonna see if this like does anything.
It's probably because you're streaming from a Chrome tab, right?
Oh yeah, that does make. Oh yeah, probably should fix that later, but I don't know. Hopefully this should help. I just lowered the bit rate like significantly, so I think that should help with it.
Speed up the stream, see if I can catch up to the edit.
Yeah, it's still getting like the error sign, but it's like I don't know why it's so. It's actually bad. It's like this glitchy.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is not a problem that we could have foreseen.
Yeah, I wanted to try something new. I'm gonna have to like go back and like actually see what my original settings were, because I don't know why it's like this buffery, but I do apologize. I wanted to try something new for stream. Mostly because a lot of people complain, it's like, why is it taking so long for him to read my chat messages? Well, it's 30-second delay, not to mention the fact that I'm also like playing Valorant too, so. Plus,
There is in between rounds.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get better at doing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just probably just because the fact that I'm running like so many Chrome tabs. Here, actually, let me try closing some of my Chrome tabs and actually see if that.
How many Chrome tabs you have open?
It really shouldn't be that many. It's mostly just like here, get rid of this, and I can also get rid of the calculator too. Okay, so now it's just only 2 Chrome tabs. So this should probably help a little bit too.
Possibly.
All right, we'll see how things go from there.
I'm watching it on my laptop too.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Yeah. In the meantime, in between time, we'll try to like keep things going. I feel like at least like the audio should be fine. I think like the video might be the only thing that's like messed up.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
Yeah.
It's just visuals are lagging.
I see. Surskit is bug water. Is this still weak to fire or like?
It's neutral.
Oh, okay. What about grass move? Would it be neutral to grass too? Or would?
Yes.
Okay. That's the case. I guess I can have. Okay, squirrel. Bulbs are good. So, yeah, water gun's not gonna.
Usually what I've found to work is just have one Pokemon steamroll the early levels.
Yeah. That is true. I just had it with like a lot of runs where I just like have like one super like over leveled Pokemon and all the rest of my Pokemon are under leveled. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
What I've had on the higher floors is that when I steamroll with one early, I usually have enough experience charms that the others will catch up.
Yeah. So I think that's like the biggest thing about like the lower level like runs is that like you need to get XP fast. I think that's why like the run that I was like doing off stream was like working so well is because like I actually had a lot of good like XP like balance stuff early on. Not to mention I just kept on catching Pokemon. It's like higher level. Just adding it to
Right. Seems like stream is still lagging, even with you closing the tabs.
that's fine. That means I'm probably just going to have to go back and look at tab stuff. I mean, look at like settings later and change everything back. I mean, it's not like there's like a whole lot of like settings that I need to change back, but I guess like I have to keep in mind that stuff is like more so associated with like one speed. But it's all good.
I don't know, man. Yeah, this is gonna be rough to watch.
Yeah. I mean, we can kind of just treat it like it was like one of like the podcast episodes, like from the old times, where it's just like have Pokemon going on and we just talk about stuff in the background. I mean, I've been trying to like work on setting stuff like in like the middle of stuff. The only thing I can really think to do as of right now is just to just lower the bit rate. It's gonna just say like encoding overloaded. Yeah, just saying it's turn on video settings. Like literally, I was at like the video bitrate was at like 10,000. I brought it back down to 5,000. So it should be back to normal now, or at least it should be close to it. Or maybe it's like, like the video encoder is what's the problem is. I think it might be the video encoder, but I can't change that in the middle of stream. I think that might be my biggest problem is right now.
Is this the first time you've streamed from a Chrome tab?
It's not the first time I streamed from the Chrome tab. It's the first time I streamed using the setting.
I see.
Yeah. Really thought it wouldn't make like this big of a difference.
Oh yeah.
That is oh, it's a lot of good items. It's down a big nugget. I feel like big nugget probably.
I think it's candy.
Oh, just getting the candy. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think
I mean, I guess
the money's gonna matter right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my money is actually pretty solid.
He has so little of it in the early stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my personal best so far is 150 flat.
There are like 200 floors, right?
Yeah, there's 200 floors in classic mode, which we're in now.
Okay.
I could have made that run too. I just wasn't paying attention to my healing.
It happened.
Okay, so I encountered this experience on the way home, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's say you're walking down the street, right?
Yeah.
And then someone comes up behind you. They're not like trying to catch you. They're just walking behind you for like a block.
Sure.
At what distance is it comfortable to assume that they're not following you?
So you're saying you're walking home, someone is like behind you, and you're trying to feel like what is like the distance like that you think, okay, this person's following me?
Right. They just happen to be going the same direction.
How long have you been walking for? I guess that's like the first question. Like how long?
Okay. So the reason I given this scenario is because I was the one following the person, right?
Okay.
Because I left the restaurant and I was walking to the car.
Sure.
And this lady and her kids were walking down the street. They were crossing the street at the same light I was. And I was like, man, this is gonna be awkward when we turn the same direction and I'm still behind them.
Yeah.
At what distance between me and them is comfortable to be like, oh, they're not following me?
Um, I feel like there's definitely like a limit because I mean, like you said, you had to turn the corner there, and I was gonna say like if the person turns the corner, then that's either just like a really big coincidence or that person is definitely up to something. Um, I would, I don't know. I think like if you've been, I think it's like really like if it's been like more than like 5 minutes of like someone following someone, then I would start to get like a little suspicious. But I understand that like things, you know, coincidence can happen. People will be like, all right, well, you know, maybe we do have to go like this same direction. That's totally fine. It's more so just like kind of weird where it's just like it's been happening for quite a while now. I think it's starting to get weird now. Like, I think like if it goes beyond 5 minutes, then it's like weird. Also, hi Dashbeard, welcome to the stream. How's the run going so far? It's going good. I mean, I'm doing a run different from the run that I was doing last night. Besides just do like a new one for the sake of stream. Everything's going good so far. We decided to run with all the Gen 1 starters. Stream is a little bit laggy. That is my fault though. I wanted to try out some new OBS settings, so hopefully the delay. And now I'm realizing that the delay has not gone away. It just made my visuals, which is not good.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta grab my euro that I got from the store.
All right, cop Pikachu, static. Sassy nature is strange, but yeah. So if the visuals are like a little weird, that's my fault. I wanted to try something new for stream, but for the most part, chill little stream, and then if I do happen to die this run, we are doing a thing where chat can choose the Pokemon that I use for my next run. So if you do have any suggestions, please leave them in the chat, and I will remember to document them for the next run. Got Pichu. Okay. Yeah, man. How have your runs been going? They're going well.
All right, I'm back.
But
So 5 minutes is the safe zone.
yeah, I think 5 minutes. I think like if it goes beyond 5 minutes, it's either that like we're like this is a really strange like one in a million like coincidence, or this person is funny. Especially
What
like
about the distance from the person?
well, I don't know. I feel like there's like it's kind of the same thing. I think there's like an appropriate distance where it's just like obviously you don't want to be like directly behind the person. You know, that's strange. But I also feel like being too far away is also kind of just like a little weird. It's almost as if you're like stalking or like trying like to tail them, which obviously I know is the case. But I feel like if you're just like, I feel like there's like a almost like a sentences like distance. Like it's just like, oh, like this guy just happens to be behind.
Like a Goldilocks zone.
Yeah. Not too close, not too far away. Not too close where it's like this is like really fucking weird, but not too far away where you look suspicious. Like you could be tailing. Will-O-Wisp. I don't know. I still have a suit.
Have you caught anything else?
Caught a Pikachu.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah. I'm not really liking these items too much though. I mean,
We need XP, so I think the lure is a good option.
Yeah. I think I already got a super lure too. Oh, fletchling.
Well, you know the lures stack. If you have more than one, the chance increases more.
Okay. Oh, fletchling. Ooh, you know, this is probably be one of the better bird ones to get, so I probably catch this. We swap him. Yeah. We'll get Bulbasaur. I keep Squirtle some touches.
Wrong starter.
Wrong starter. Okay. All. There we go. All right, cool. Actually, okay, wait. This is actually a decent nature. Naughty. It's attack speed and lower special defense. So that's high anyway. All right, cool. Like that, I'll take that. And Squirrel gets to learn
Not
rapid
ideal,
swim.
but
Oh,
not an ideal nature, but we'll take it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Fletcher gets more of an attacker anyway, so anything that boosts its attack is actually like really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get rid of this tail whip. Cool. Okay. All right. I think this is one of like the more like balanced teams I've like started with in a minute. So it's actually like really good right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can get like some dire hits too. I think I'll switch Pikachu here.
What about you? What's been up recently?
Nothing like too crazy. Summer break for me, for the most part. This is just an opportunity where I finally get the chance to like grow my brand, stream more, try to find some summer jobs. At least I've been trying to like find like more like voice acting for myself. Like there are like a couple of like roles that I'm like looking into right now that like seem promising. Um, that's like the major thing I got going for myself. Yeah, I will say though, like trying to get your foot in the door is it is a challenge. Like it is probably one of like the most difficult things like to do. I feel like once you finally get yourself into the industry, like um it's like there's like a lot of like opportunities that there are for you. Oh wow, okay. It's really just a matter of just there, and I feel like that's kind of like been like one of the hardest parts for me so far. I mean, I still think that I'm like I've like spent like a really long time working on myself as a voice actor, along with other parts of entertainment. It's just gonna take some time.
Like everything comes with time.
Yeah. Plus, I know that
So,
like. Oh, sorry.
for
Go ahead.
voice acting, do you have like an archetype, or do you just like voice act any role that you're given?
I kind of feel like everyone like has like their niche of like what they're like particularly good at. Like a famous actor, a famous voice actor like James Earl Jones, like he's known for his deep roles. That's why he gets cast as like Mufasa or as Darth Vader. Um, Compared to like people with, but I feel like there's also people who just have like a very unique voice that you can put for anything. Like Gilbert Godfrey. Gilbert Godfrey had probably one of the most like unique voices in the entertainment industry, and it was a comedic voice. You can put it with like almost anything. I think
Right.
like in terms of me, like I do tend to play more deep voice roles just because my voice is naturally deeper. Um but at least like I spent time just making sure that I could actually I could be diverse, voice a lot of different characters. Because that was like the biggest thing for me. I want to be like diverse. I feel like, you know, that's one of the biggest things about the industry. Like people want to know like can you do anything? I think that's just really good for getting you where you want to be at the time, is being able to do everything, and then later on in your career you can just focus on doing like one particular thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, Dutch balance team. What's that? Hopefully something that I can maintain throughout this run. I just go all grass and hope they don't have fire. That is not a good strategy.
Well, I don't know. That man's got to floor 143, so he's gotta be doing something right.
I guess. I just never thought of, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, let's just go all grass types. And surely they want fire types.
You know what they say, creativity comes with a little bit of insanity.
That is true. I wonder if this Meowth has Technician. Because so far, I've yet to see Meowth that doesn't have Technician.
Well, this one doesn't.
This one doesn't? Wait, how can you tell?
If you've only been seeing Technician ones, have you caught one with Technician?
I've caught like 4 or 5 with Technician at this point.
You see how the Pokeball in the bottom left is gray?
Yeah.
That means it has a different ability than the one you've already caught.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's what that Pokeball means in the corner. Or it has something in general that Mouse you had don't have.
I see.
Which usually tends to be ability.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah. It said not have sweet kisses. Oh shit.
So what's your least favorite gen of Pokemon?
Least favorite gen? That's actually a good question. I don't really think that I was the biggest fan of. I can't remember if it was either Gen 2 or 3 Pokemon, but it was just like I don't really think I had anything personally against them. I think it's the Gen 2 line though. Gen 2 is Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile, right?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why like that region, like I just never really vibed with the starter Pokemon of that region as much. Like that's nothing like necessarily against like the Pokemon. It's just like, like not particularly like my favorite starter line.
They are the most basic starting line.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about them.
Like that was mostly like there was nothing really that really stood out to me about that Pokemon. Like especially because I thought like Chikorita, I always kind of thought was like one of the like grass type Pokemon, or at least like grass starters, I should say. Like, I mean, yeah, and I mean, even Totodile was kind of just like, I mean, Totodile was like a good ability, would be like useful. I always thought like, if you ever wanted to have like a decent run in the game, like you have to go with Cyndaquil, just because of how strong Typhlosion is. Wingers look for show. I've been struggling to get around cooking recently. Oh man, stream is really behind. Like it's still on the fucking Abra that we were fighting. Oh god, okay. I actually feel so fucking bad now. I should have kept my settings the same.
Yeah.
I forgot, what was that?
Do you want to keep going with stream like this?
I mean, I could try to reset here. I actually could try to reset stream. It's gonna be like a little awkward, but I guess I could like end stream and